Hello everybody and welcome to my math project, and today I will be covering factorizing all three types, solving aka Zookeeper and one line only, solving with invisible factorizing, and rearranging. Hope you enjoy. Note: factorizing. This is about taking out the common biggest amount of fat, numbers and letters, out of people. You always have brackets in your answer. This is a good note for when you're factorizing. And the keywords are taking out common biggest amount of fat, numbers, letters, people. Always brackets in your answer. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start with the first type of factorizing. So I usually remember this as eyebrows, nose, and mouth, but some people can remember it as foil. So first of all, what we need to do is do the eyebrows. So x and x would become x squared, and then the second step is the minus 10 and x, so that becomes minus 10, and a 10 and x, so that becomes plus 10x. So that goes into your equation. So as you can see, it's x squared plus 10x and minus x. And then the third step and the last step is timesing the plus 10 and the minus 10 together, which gives you minus 100. So now our answer is x squared plus 10x minus 10x minus 100. Now we can simplify that, and it simplifies to x squared minus x squared minus 100, because 10x minus 10x equals 0. So yeah, that's the very first factorizing type. The next factorizing cover question is 5x squared plus 25x. Now this is pretty simple if you understand it. So it would be our answer would be 5x open brackets x plus 5, because 5x, so that's 5 from the 5x squared, out on the outside of the brackets, and then inside the brackets is x, so then that covers the squared. Then it's obviously plus because there's only one, I guess, plus in there. And then 25x, it's only 5 because 5x times 5 is 25x, so you don't need to have a 5. Okay, and the last type of factorizing is pretty simple. So it's practically the first one, but just the other way, so vice versa. So our question is x squared subtract 144. So convert the x squared into brackets, and it becomes plus and minus, because plus and minus equals minus. Then the second step is then square root 144, so it's 12 because 12 squared equals 144, and then our answer is complete. Simple as that. What you do for Zookeeper. The definition for Zookeeper: the first and last numbers of the sum don't change. They practically just go down. So why is it called Zookeeper? Because it's literally just trapping down the animals. And our example here is 1 plus 3 open brackets x plus 8 close brackets equals 4 open brackets x minus 5 close brackets minus 2. So 1 plus and minus 2 are two Zookeepers, so we just move them down, and then you cut down the brackets, so it becomes 1 plus 3x plus 24 equals 4x minus 20 minus 2. Now the minus 20 and the minus 2 becomes the minus 22, and 1 plus 24 equals 25. But before we add them together, we do 3x, so we move the 3x to 4x's side, so 4x minus 3x equals x, and then we move the minus 22 to the 25 side, so minus equals plus. When changing sides, you change sign as well, so that becomes 25 plus 22, and that equals 47, so x equals 47. Remember, when doing Zookeeper, once you, for example, change from 3x going to the 4x's side, you need to change the sign. So it'll be 4x minus 3 equals x. Now, how do you do one line only, aka one night only, but we know it as one line only because it's algebra. But our example here is 3 over x minus 6, which then equals 9 over x plus 1. Now, we use a technique called Magic Warrior because there are two arrows crossing each other. So now our answer is 3x plus 3 equals 9x minus 54. Now it's one line, we can simplify as normal. So 9 minus 3x equals 6x, 3 plus 54 equals 57. So now it's 6x equals 57. Now we can simplify that to x equals 19 over 2 or 9.5. Okay, so one line, no, sorry, not one line only, solving with invisible factorizing. So here are some notes on solving with invisible factorizing. So it's all three of the factorizing. However, the first one for you don't need to factorize, it's just splitting. So x plus 4 equals 0. So that would give you minus 4 because plus equals minus, as you can see in the square in the middle of the page. And there is also x plus 2 equals 0. That is x equals minus 2 because it's a plus 2. So your answers is minus 4 and minus 2. And voila, those are your answers. Simple as that, like last time. So type 2 is basically just, so we've got an example here, 2x, open brackets, 2x plus 5, close brackets, equals 0. So you'll notice invisible factorizing because it's equals 0. And what you do, so the 2x outside of the brackets is just 2x equals 0. And then you simplify it to make it x equals 0. Simple as that. And then the next one, so it's practically the same as type 1. However, it can become a fraction. So yeah, that's the only difference. And as you saw, that's how you do it. So for type 3, it's practically the same, but you've got to FOIL it out, and then it becomes x plus 12, close brackets, x minus 12, and our question is x squared minus 144 equals 0. And then what you do is just do x plus 12 equals 0, and then you swap it around as you can see in the box, and voila, your answers are there. Okay, so how you rearrange, aka isolating Zach or making X the subject. So basically, it's like solving, but you move the number so X is lonely. So for example, my question that I made up is square root plus y over y plus h minus y minus m equals 4a. So first of all, you move the m to the other side, so minus equals plus, so it would become square root x plus y, and then it's over y plus h minus y, which equals 4a plus m. Then you move everything under the denominator, so it will become x square root plus y equals 4a plus m, and in brackets 4 plus h minus y. And then the next step is move the y, so it becomes square root of x equals 4a plus m, in brackets y plus h minus y, close the brackets, and then minus y. And because we want x to be fully lonely, we then need to move the square root as well. So x equals all in brackets 4a plus m plus y plus h minus y, close brackets, squared. Okay, so this question is easier. So the example is square root of x plus m over p plus 2 equals w. So you move the 2, so it's a plus, so you change it to minus because it's change side, change sign. Then the second step is moving the p, so now it is square root of x plus m equals p, open brackets because it was a divide, so you change it to a multiple, so p open brackets w minus 2 close brackets, and then you move the square root over, so the answer equals x equals open bracket p open bracket w minus 2 minus m and 2 close brackets squared. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If it did help you and you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share channel with your friends. Yeah, see you guys later. Bye.